Hello friends and fellow creative minds. Also, please ignore the fact that my boyfriend is doing dishes in the kitchen and the kitchen's like right there, so. 2020 has been, well, it's been a year, and as much as I want to say that I've hated every minute of it and it was awful, I can't really say that. Through quarantines and time alone, I've really been able to find myself and figure out what I love to do and really focus on my mental health, and honestly, I really enjoyed it. And something I realized during quarantine is that I really want to come back to making videos online and doing content creation and really focusing on hobbies and documenting stuff that I love to do. When I first started all of my platforms, I was so focused on numbers and how many followers I had and being noticed by huge creators. And now I kind of realized that I don't really care how many followers I have. I just want to share my happiness, document my memories, and share that it's okay to be a nerd, especially as I grow older, and share that happiness with others, as well as just being able to document the things that I love to do for when I'm older and not able to do them. So with reflecting on this past year and having this sudden burst of motivation, I decided, why not look back and then get ready for the future? And what better way to do that than with a friendly old tag? This is my year in review, 2020 edition. Question 1. What are you most proud of in terms of what you have achieved, accomplished, or brought into being in this year, in life and in work? Well, I mentioned beforehand that I took this year in quarantine to really find myself and figure out who I am as an individual. And I have to say, I'm pretty darn proud of that. All my life growing up, I kind of focused on my friends and my family and really focused on my hobbies and what I like to do based around them, instead of just sitting back and going, well, what do I like? What do I dislike? What makes me happy? And being able to fully kind of reflect and think about what I like and being able to say that this is who I am as an individual is pretty great. Question 2, what did these achievements or actions in turn make possible for you, your family, your organization, your financial situation, and your health and well-being for others? Overall, it made me feel like a better person, so being able to spread that happiness and positivity, what the heck, onto others has definitely been an achievement in itself, but it's also opened a lot of doors for other friends, other people that I've met online, and other family members who enjoy the same things I do. What event or experience represented the worst of the year and why? Well, I don't think I have to go out and say it, because I think we all can thoroughly agree that the pandemic has definitely been the worst thing to happen to 2020. Everyone agrees that 2020 just needs to be over, so I don't think I have to go into detail about that. What actions did you take that you want to erase from your behavior forever? I don't know why that was really difficult for me to say. I definitely think, and I've posted about this on my Twitter, that I am a horrible communicator when it comes to my friends or just people that, especially since I've started gaming, people will contact me about certain things and I will see it on my phone and just get so much anxiety that I won't respond. And just not responding in general, or saying that I'll do something and then I don't. And it's just, I need to full out communicate what I'm doing, stuff like that. So I wish that I would stop doing that, and I just need to communicate. What made you smile just to think about today? Having all this free time, I was really able to watch a lot of Netflix and Hulu, and recently Disney Plus, and I am currently watching all of the Star Wars films, shows, shorts, everything in order, and honestly it's completely taken over my life. So just thinking about it brings happiness. I didn't realize that I would love Star Wars as much as I have. So just thinking about anything Star Wars just makes me smile. What makes you feel ashamed and less than or even toxic to others? Wow, that's an intense one. I think the without communicating aspect of it, I get this conclusion in my head right away. So if I contact someone and they don't contact me back, I instantly like, oh my god, they hate me, they don't want anything to do with me, da 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 da, and it just goes to this whole thing. It's a horrible trait to have, I think, especially with my anxiety. But that definitely can seem like a toxic trait, especially when I talk about it with others. Like, oh, so-and-so didn't text me, now they probably hate me, and then they're gonna refer to that, and it's just gonna kind of be a telephone type thing, and that's definitely something that I feel ashamed of for this past year. What brings tears of unhappiness and regret to your eyes when you think about it? I lost a lot of friendships in 2020 and in 2019, but there are a couple people that I've lost that I didn't end on very good terms with, and it definitely brings regret to my eyes. With this year of reflection, I feel like I should have communicated better and fully expressed what I felt instead of just outright being aggressive. So I definitely have tears of unhappiness when I think about those past friendships that will probably never be rebuilt. What outcomes or achievements do you want to build on the next year? We're talking about goals already. And it's only question 8. I definitely want to be able to film more. I definitely love filming and editing and really getting into that creative mindset. So I'd love to film more. This one, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I may or may not want to start streaming on Twitch. I recently got a gaming PC and I'd love to just have like a relaxing time on Twitch, like nothing too serious. I don't want to start like a gaming channel or anything like that, but just kind of like a chill, like, hey, I'm gonna play games, come watch me, come chat with me kind of thing. So that's gonna be at the bottom of my achievement goal list of 2021. So what parts of yourself do you wish to expand and strengthen? Well, now that we've got the negative part out of the way, I definitely want my caring and loving side for others to show more. I feel like on the inside I deeply care for my friends and my family, and I wish that I can be able to healthfully be able to show that forward without being too much. What role models and supportive people will you find to help you, and how? Well, the people who have been supporting me in 2020, my boyfriend, my family, Candle Club. What priorities did you honor well in 2020? I don't know if this is something that I did because of quarantine, but I definitely did save a lot of money. That's something that I struggle with. I am a big spender. What priorities did you turn your back on? Well, like I said in my goals, I do find content creation a priority, and I definitely let that go this past year, and of course, for a long time, I have let go of this hobby. What new priorities have emerged for you this year that you are committed to honoring? Definitely communicating with my friends and family. I do think that that is a priority because keeping relationships can seem like a chore, but it is. You need it. You need your friends, and I definitely need to take time out of my day to contact the people that make me happy. Who do you wish to connect with and build stronger, more loving relationships with? Everyone in Candle Club. For people who don't know, I went to a LARP I think like 2 years ago, and I started this giant group of friends. I think it's 19 people, give or take a few. And with being so many people and around the world, like we all live in different states, stuff like that, it's definitely been hard to connect with and keep in contact with them, but I would love to communicate with them and just randomly talk to them and build stronger relationships. Who do you want to become in 2021? I want to become a better version of me. I feel like I polished, sculpted, like thinking of a statue of myself or something, but I definitely want to be able to focus on my love for myself. Well, that felt like 50 questions. I think it only ended up being about 2020, but it was really cool to think of such in-depth questions. I feel like a lot of tags on YouTube seem to be very bland, and being able to look back on a really awful year with really in-depth questions was needed. So I'm gonna write down these answers, and at the end of 2021, I'm going to look back and see how I did with the answers and my goals and compare them to my new ones. All these questions for this tag will be down in my description. If you want to do the same, of course, they are going to change and morph as I grow. These are questions I found off the internet, and I'm definitely going to change them as the year goes on to better mold questions for me. I hope you guys all have a safe and wonderful New Year's. I'm hoping I can get this out before the clock strikes 12 on 2020. But I do hope that you guys enjoy your festivities and enjoy them safely, because there is still a pandemic going on. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to film more, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds. I will see you, hopefully, all in the next video. Shadowbox out. Alright, before you go, because I see we're here at the end screen, before you guys head out, you guys want to check me out on all my other social medias. I have Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I also recently created a Ko-fi all under my new name, Shadowboxer. That's 2 X's and an R. The outro is something that I'm going to use for small snippets about me, the anime I'm watching, book I'm reading, tips, stuff like that. This isn't going to be a normal thing, but love you!